Welcome back to McPhee Ford. Today we're taking a look at this brand new 2023 Ford F-150. This particular F-150 is an XLT model finished in Avalanche Gray, which is actually a brand new color for 2023. We'll take a quick walk around the outside here of this F-150, starting with the front end, where we do have these nice LED headlights here, which also includes the LED fog lights on there at the bottom. Now this XLT does have the Sport package, which does give us a sort of unique gray accented grille, as well as the body colored front bumper. Nice recovery hooks on there at the bottom. And if we come around to the side here, with this XLT Sport, we also do have these 20-inch gray painted aluminum wheels, and that is wrapped in a 275/60 all-terrain tire. Now this is actually an upgraded all-terrain that is offered with the Sport package, so we do have this sort of upgraded wheel setup here. And there's the F-150 XLT badge there on the side, and what's unique about this truck is that it does have the PowerBoost full hybrid engine equipped. So we do have the PowerBoost badge there on the side. I'll talk a little bit more of that when we hop into the interior. Take a look at the mirrors. It does feature the side mirror spotlight, as well as the blind spot system up there in the corner. And this particular F-150 is a Super Crew, which is sort of that full four-door, and we do have the 6.5-foot box. We do also have that FX4 off-road package indicated by that badge there on the side. Includes things like locking rear differential. We also have skid plates, hill descent control, lots of other various off-road features. And if we come out to the back end here, also with that Sport package, again, we do have the body colored rear bumper to of course match the front. It also does house the rear parking sensors. And we do have a Class 4 hatchback here, which does include the 4 and 7-pin connectors. We also have that rear view camera. And if you open up the tailgate here, it is soft opening. You can also use the key fob. There's also a button inside you can use to drop it as well. We do have the optional tailgate step, which does include the tailgate work surface. Now, being the hybrid engine, we do have the option to upgrade the Pro Power Onboard system. So this is the 7.2 kilowatt Pro Power Onboard, which basically means we have over 7,000 watts of usable power. It's basically an onboard generator system. So in behind these little covers here, we have a series of electrical outlets. So we have a 240 volt 30 amp circuit, and then we also have 4 additional 120 volt 20 amp circuits back here. So there's lots and lots of power. You can plug tools in, you can plug appliances in, cooking equipment, anything like that, and this truck will run it no problem at all. We also have LED box lighting and lots of tie-down points. And if we take a look at the interior of this F-150, now with the XLT Sport package, we do have the upgraded cloth seats. So this is the black Sport cloth with the console. And the seats here are 10-way power adjustable, both driver and passenger, and they're also both heated. So they're very comfortable seats, especially for like longer road trips. And if we take a look at the door panel, a nice soft touch material all throughout. It's a nice sort of accent stitching. Of course, all of your power controls for the windows, mirrors, and of course your locks right up top. Lots and lots of storage in the door. And if we take a look at some of the controls here, we do have all the lighting controls, as well as the tailgate release and an electronic parking brake. And if we climb inside, take a look at the key fob. So we do have a keyless fob, which does include remote start right there, and also the tailgate release on there. And push button start. So as I briefly mentioned at the beginning of the video, we do have the PowerBoost engine equipped. So it is a full hybrid engine. It uses a 3.5 liter EcoBoost V6 paired with a 33 kilowatt electric motor. It kind of sandwiches it in between the engine and the 10-speed automatic transmission. It is capable of driving in full electric power alone, which does give you increased fuel economy, increased power. In fact, we have 430 horsepower and 570 foot-pounds of torque. This is a monstrously fast truck, considering it's just a sort of regular F-150. But if we take a look at this, the steering wheel here, we do have our cruise control with lane keeping system buttons sort of right there, and also the volume. And then we also have controls right here for the center gauge cluster screen, which gives us all types of information. We have trip and fuel, truck info, all your various towing status, navigation, phone, all your various settings in here as well. This is a very configurable gauge cluster. We also have the hands-free phone operation and also the track buttons. And right here in the middle, we do have Ford's Sync 4 12-inch touchscreen display. Now this comes with the high package that we have equipped here on this F-150. We have our radio, which does include a Sirius XM as well as Bluetooth. We also have all your phone settings down here. Built-in navigation as well. Various apps like wireless Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. This is also where you'll find the power flow, which will kind of show you the status of the hybrid system. So right now the engine is on due to the heater setting, because I do have the heat on, so it is running the engine. But if it needs to, it can turn the engine off and it will run the entire truck just off of the hybrid battery. We also have other various settings in here, more vehicle settings, and also all your features in here. So we do have the Pro Power on board, so we can monitor all the Pro Power on board system from this here. So if we want to use that full 7.2 kilowatts of power, we can click generator mode, and that will give you a little bit of a warning just to let you know that the engine will continue to run to supply power, and then it'll kind of give you a graph of how much power you're using in a wattage. Super cool feature to have, definitely a game changer in the F-150. Your driver assistance features, as well as zone lighting right up there. And then on top of the screen, you do have a little bit of a shortcut for that Pro Power on board. So if you want to just turn on super quickly, you can just click that button without having to navigate through the screen. We also have the rear view camera right there, hill descent control, which is again included with the FX4 off-road package. We also have the 4-wheel drive settings down here. So we have 4 high as well as 4 low, and also with the FX4 package, we do have that locking rear differential. So we can push that knob right there, and that will lock up the rear differential for you, give a little bit more traction. We also have the drive mode select right here in the middle, so that will cycle through various drive modes, change all of the drive systems in the F-150 for each specific drive mode. And if you take a look here in the middle, we do have a dual zone climate control with the automatic setting right there. And again, heated seats for both driver and passenger. We also have some USB connectors. And again, the 10-speed automatic. This is a hybrid version of it. Again, it does use that hybrid sort of motor in between the transmission and the engine. Very seamless operation between the electric or the gas power. You also have another one of those sort of 120 volt 20 amp circuits in here. So there's a benefit with the PowerBoost engine. We do get higher power, sort of higher wattage for these interior outlets as well. And then we also have the reset in here. We also have sort of a dual glove box. So there's lots and lots of storage here in the front of the F-150. And if we take a look into the back seat here of this F-150, again, this is the Super Crew, which is sort of that full 4-door, and certainly the most popular cab by a long shot. But again, we do have the Sport package, so we do get these sort of upgraded black sport cloth seats. We also do have the ability to fold these up. So we do have a nice flat load surface. You can easily load things in the back here, maybe some tools or your dog, whatever you gotta do. Easily load it in the back, maybe if you don't want to put it into the bed there. We also have some additional storage in behind. And we fold this back down. We also do have a set of all-weather floor liners. So they're nice rubber floor mats. It goes across the entire back here, as well as those 2 front seats. So it kind of helps protect the carpet underneath. We also do have another one of those sort of household style outlets and some USB, and also 12 volt right above that. So we can keep everything charged up, no problem at all. We also have some rear climate vents, cup holders, and again, lots and lots of space back here. So if you're interested in this particular F-150 PowerBoost, it is for sale here at McPhee Ford, so feel free to give us a call, or you can visit us at mcpheeford.com. Thanks for watching, we'll see you in the next video.